fam, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mrs. Tanya Joshi aka Relate with Tanya, and those of you who are new to my YouTube channel, welcome to this makeup and beauty space. Today's video is going to be this purple smoky intense eye look with a twist with orange in the inner corner. I absolutely loved doing this look on my Instagram, and a lot of you guys wanted to know an informative detailed step-by-step eye tutorial, and I have to deliver. So this is a step-by-step eye tutorial for you guys. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So I've already done my base makeup and I've done one side of my eye. I'm going to show you on this side ताकि मैं focused properly आपको दिखा सकूँ. So let's start. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precise Brow Pencil in the number 5. All product details के links and सब कुछ नीचे रहेगा, so don't worry. So I'm just gonna start off by outlining my brows like so. मैं उतना ज़्यादा crazy fill in नहीं करती हूँ. I'm just gonna outline and fill in the gaps. Front में I do very light strokes because front में I don't want it to be too boxy. And I'm just outlining my brows like so. Once I'm done, I just take a spoolie and I comb through this like this. Yeah. So now I need to make sure the base is ready for applying eyeshadow. I cannot apply it on bare lids. So we need to take a concealer that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than our skin tone. I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 317, and I'm just taking a very teeny bit on my lid, and I'm going to take a beauty blender. You can take a brush, whatever you're comfortable with, and just quickly blend that out like so. Yeah. बड़े हल्के हाथ से करना and just quickly blend that out. And now we're ready to move on to our eyeshadow. Now you need a kajal that smudges out easily, and you'll know why. I need to create a black color base, so I'm taking the Sugar Cosmetics ka kajal in the shade Back to Black. This blends out like a dream, so I always use this as a base for my eyeshadows. So I'm taking it thoda upar tak, and then I'll start blending out the edges with a slight dense brush till my crease. ये थोड़ा मैं crease तक लेके गई हूँ, but after this I will just make sure to blend it out a little above my crease ताकि वो थोड़ा transition color डालते हुए इतनी problem ना हो. Also with the same kajal, I'm just quickly outlining my upper waterline also ताकि वो white gap ना दिखे once you apply falsies. So this one dries out after a point, so you need to blend it out immediately. So I just wanted to caution you, so go one eye at a time. So I'm going to take a brush like this. It looks like this. It's a small dense brush. इसका कोई number नहीं है. I got this from like a Health and Glow kind of a store, so it has no number, but you need a dense brush like so, and just quickly blend out the edges. I'm just taking it above my natural crease line. हल्का सा मैं edges को हल्का सा ऊपर लेके जा रही हूँ, not so much. The reason why I've applied black is ताकि वो जो purple color इसके ऊपर मैं डालूँगी looks nice, dark and pigmented. It looks more like the pigment payoff comes out really well of the eyeshadow. Smoky eye में ऐसा base डालना like is very essential. I've done a tutorial for how to do a classic black smoky eye look, so for that I'll just mention it, the link somewhere above here. You can go and check that out as well. So I have blended this out. Now we will move on to applying the eyeshadow. So it's time to move on to the eyeshadow now. I'm going to be taking the BPerfect Tahiti palette. This is how the palette looks, and I got this from a random Instagram page. Not random, like मैंने वहाँ से पहले भी order किया है, but you can go and check those pages out. मैं नीचे आपको description box में link दे दूँगी. I've been ordering from that page for a very long time now, so I know they're very trustworthy. So yeah, so I'm taking this dark purple color eyeshadow. This is the very first color that I will be using. Sorry, my light fluctuates whenever I add any other products. I'm taking that purple color in a dense brush like this. This is a PAC brush. I don't know if it's focusing, but this is a PAC brush. You can use any dense fluffy brush. We need to deposit the color on our lid, so I'm taking that purple and I'm going to dab it all over my lid like this. You'll have to take your time while depositing the color, but take your time. And as you can see, the purple is looking nice, dark and pigmented. That is what I want for this purple smoky eye. If you don't want it so intense, then you can probably just avoid the base. But giving it a darker base really enhances the look. Now if you can see, I've applied that purple all over the black gel liner से जो हमने apply किया था. Now I'm going to take a slightly fluffy brush. This is a Beili brush. You can use any brush that you have. थोड़ा सा आपको एक fluffy brush की ज़रूरत है. And we're going to start taking the same purple color से I'm going to just start blending out the edges. ऐसे like keep going back and forth, like this kind of movement, back and forth like that. So I'm going to do that on the edges of the purple color eyeshadow that we have applied, ताकि थोड़ा सा soften हो जाए look, because it's a dark color. You have to be very careful. And मैं ज़्यादा ऊपर तक भी नहीं लेके जा रही हूँ, so be a little careful about that. I'm just going back and forth. I'm trying not to edit so much of this eye look, like just show that ऐसे blend करके लगता है, because I know a lot of you would want to see how to reach to that blending point, and the reality is that it takes a little bit of time. So you keep going. As you can see that I'm not dipping so much back into the purple color. एक ही बार मैंने वो थोड़ा purple लिया, and थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे I'm थोड़ा सा flicking it slightly out, not so much, please be careful, slightly out. And I think I'm very happy with the blending over here, so I'm going to stop over here for now. Now I'm going to take another clean fluffy brush. This is by PAC. Now PAC के eye brush sets आते हैं. So this brush is from one of those set brushes. उसका भी मैं set brush का link नीचे दे दूँगी. It's a nice fluffy brush only. Now from this fluffy brush, I'm going to take a slightly lighter purple, ये वाला, this one. And this is the last eyeshadow we are going to be using. So remember, one dark purple and one slightly light purple. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to just lightly, with a very light hand, add it as a transition shade slightly above the dark purple line. As you can see, थोड़ा सा वो add हो रहा है, like so. Take your time. If you feel like this is too fast, थोड़ा pause कर के video देखो. I'm dipping back into the same light purple shade and I'm blending it out. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा extra अंदर की तरफ चला गया. Don't worry, we will fix it. Sometimes mistakes happen while you're working, so don't panic. So I'm going to go back to that dense fluffy brush जिससे हमने वो purple color pat किया था, और मैं थोड़ा इसको इधर से ठीक कर रही हूँ. See, it's fine. And अब उसको हल्का सा मैं blend out कर दूँगी. Sorry, I am down with a bit of cold, so थोड़ा सुर चल रहा है. A lot of people are actually down with cold these days, and जब से COVID हुआ, I feel like it's just been very difficult. Yeah, everyone's falling sick and it's been insane. We don't know how terrible the immunity gets affected when you get COVID. So anyways, थोड़ा time लेके देखो, हमने blend out किया तो it's looking really nice. Now I'm going to clean this brush ऐसे ही थोड़ा. You can clean it on a tissue or on a cotton pad. I've cleaned it on a cotton pad. Make sure there's no color on it. And I'm just going to make sure it's clean. And I'm just going to slightly blend off the edges. हल्के हाथ से. Just ताकि वो थोड़ा soft सा लगे look. Sorry, my camera suddenly stopped recording. My SD card was full. So I've not done anything. This is how it looks soft. थोड़ा सा I'm going to take the dark dark purple color, and थोड़ा सा I'm just going to smudge out the I blend out the edges थोड़ा सा. Yeah, I think I'm happy, so I'm going to stop here. Dark colors के साथ थोड़ा over blending करोगे ना, तो दो transition colors है वो दिखते नहीं है. What I love about this look is it took us only 2 eyeshadows, one dark purple and one light purple, and you're actually done, and you just need to give the kajal base. Now the same Sugar Cosmetic kajal I'm going to apply on my lower lash line like so, and thoda sa I'm taking out the kajal bahar ki taraf. Now to blend out the lower lash line, you can take a flat brush. Like I'm taking this flat brush by PAC. ऐसे दिखता है. This is how the flat brush looks like. So ऐसा flat brush लेके, I'm gonna let the light settle. हाँ, ऐसा flat brush लेके I'm going to smudge out the lower lash line. Like I said, ज़्यादा देर तक उसको पकड़ के, मतलब don't let it dry, immediately blend out. Since I've used this kajal too many times, तो मेरा हाथ थोड़ा set हो गया है. So I've slightly blended it out, as you can see. Now I'm going to take a precise brush. में एक और brush है मेरे पास. Actually इसका I can give you the number also. This is the Plume P24 brush. I'm taking the dark purple. I'll show you the color again just in case. I'm going to take this dark purple here and remove the excess ऐसे करके, and नीचे lower lash line में उसको लगा रही हूँ मैं. थोड़ा उसके ऊपर मैं layer कर रही हूँ. You can go back with the purple color if you feel like उतना pay off नहीं आ रहा है. धीरे धीरे करते करते the color will start appearing. Just take your time, and I'm going to apply it on the lower lash line like this, and I'm joining it थोड़ा ऐसे. थोड़ा purple फिर से दोबारा लिया. I feel the payoff can be a little better. हाँ देखो अभी आया color, and yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop over here. Now you can use the same brush only. Just make sure to clean it properly. जैसे सारा purple देखो निकल रहा है. Just clean it if you want. If you have a lot of brushes, like since I do this time and again, and I do makeup very regularly, I've collected a lot of brushes because sometimes you don't have the time to clean and you're playing in with a lot of colors. So मेरे पास options हैं बहुत सारे, but अगर आपके पास नहीं है, please clean it properly before you use any other color. So I'm going to go back with that light purple color that I was saying, dust off the excess. I'm going to hold the mirror so you guys can see, and थोड़ा उसको मैं नीचे layer कर रही हूँ. That's it. That's it. Almost done. Now I'm going to take a slightly bigger fluffy brush, go back with that light purple, and just going to squint my eyes a little bit. And just थोड़ा सा soft कर रही हूँ look. बस. That's it. We are done. And now we'll move on to the lower lash line. Sorry. So this is it. Actually we are almost done. Inner corner बाकी है, but we will get to it. अभी के लिए I'm just going to finish the rest of the details before we move on to the orange pigment for the inner corner. अभी के लिए I'm taking the Forever 52 का volume mascara, and I'm just, you know, quickly applying mascara to my lashes. You can curl your lash and apply, but I'm not going to do that. Lower lash line में भी थोड़ा कर रही हूँ मैं, because हमारा lower lash line का makeup हो चुका है. And I'm done. Mascara लगा लिया. Now we're going to apply false lashes. I'm using Richa के lashes. Now since I have a lot of lid space, I'm using very thick and, you know, long dense lashes. If you're someone who has hooded eyes, then go for slightly lightweight lashes. I just prefer थोड़े dense lashes. This is Richa lashes in the number 09. उनके website में मिलता है. Again, I will give you the link of it in the description box below. And for the lash glue, I am using PAC का lash fixer. It's one of the best lash fixers out there. I absolutely love it. And I'm applying a very thin line. मैंने how to apply falsies का भी एक video बनाया है, where I teach you how to cut the lashes if in case it's too long, how to apply them, you know, कैसे करना है. I thought it would be a very useful tutorial for you guys. तो उसका भी link मैं कहीं ऊपर यहाँ पे दे दूँगी. You can go and check it out. I'm just waiting for this to dry. Quickly placed my lashes, and I'm just, you have to like let the glue become slightly sticky before you apply your falsies. तो मैंने वो किया, and this glue is transparent, so once it dries out now it will become transparent, so the blue thing won't be visible. I'm just waiting for it to dry. and we are done. This is how the eye look looks with falsies. I think इस पे थोड़ा सा lashes डालोगे ना तो उठ के आएगा. But those of you who don't want, you can just apply good 2-3 coats of mascara. तो एक coat लगा के wait for a couple of minutes, let it dry, and then reapply another coat ताकि lashes थोड़े dense लगे. Use a more volumizing mascara than a lengthening one, and you should be good to go. So yeah, and now that I've applied the falsies, we are all set to do the inner corner, which I feel is the highlight and the star of this entire look. I feel purple and orange as a combination is beautiful. Now before we move on to what I'm doing to the inner corner, I want to give you two options. One option is to apply this orange color pigment. It's called a pigment, powdery pigment, loose powder pigment. It's not in the form of a pressed eyeshadow. It's very loose, powdery like. So अब आप क्या कर सकते हो? You can use any highlighter. जैसे मेरे पास यहाँ पे Too Faced का highlighter है यहाँ पे. I'm going to be using this highlight. I'm going to take a brush like this, very precise brush, and apply it on my brow bone. Now you can use the same highlighter and apply it in your inner corner if you like, or else you can use this pigment if you have this pigment available with you. So I am taking this Lit Cosmetics का neon pigment है. It's in the shade Bang. It's a very nice orangey neon color that I've used in my inner corner. Now Lit Cosmetics is, yes, expensive in case, and it's an international product. You'll have to find it on an Instagram page. Again, I will link that for you guys in the description box नीचे. इसका एक ऑल्टरनेटिव आता है जो है Fempire ब्यूटी का. इट्स एन इंस्टाग्राम पेज दैट ऑल्सो गिव्स नियॉन पिगमेंट टावर, एंड इट्स मच मोर चीपर देन दिस, सो यू कैन चेक दैट आउट. सो आई एम टेकिंग अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ दैट पिगमेंट, वेरी लिटिल, नॉट सो मच, इतना ही ले रही हूँ ढक्कन में थोड़ा सा, एंड आई एम टेकिंग अ प्रिसाइज इनर कॉर्नर ब्रश. आई विल प्रोबेबली टेक दिस वन, ये भी पैक का ही है. इट्स अ नाइस ब्रश, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू टेक द नियॉन पिगमेंट. And you have to be very careful with neon pigments, thoda sa it can get little patchy, so you have to be very careful and slow. Can you use orange eyeshadow? Yes, you can, to create the eye look, like orange eyeshadow inner corner mein. It just depends how pigmented the eyeshadow is, but neon pigment will any day give a better payoff. So I just wanted to clarify that. Agar aapke paas nahi hai, if you don't have the Fempire one also, then I highly recommend that you put a gold color inner corner, or even silver would look very pretty in your inner corner brow bone, and you're good to go. You can end the look, but this is just to add a little bit of pop and spice to the look. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. I'll put it like this. I'm just dabbing it thoda. That's it. I'm not going to do so much more. थोड़ा ये boxy हो जाता है कभी कभार, but I'm just going to do this much and stop. This is pretty much it. तो वो छेड़ने की चुल रहती है. Once you've said ना don't do it, then you want to do it. So I'm going to stop here, force myself to stop here, and this is pretty much how the look looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this purple eye look with a twist of orange ka tutorial. I loved doing this for you guys. If you guys have any doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section down below. I would love to clarify it for you guys, and I hope you understood this tutorial. I wanted to be, as informative as I could be, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Relate with Tanya, and there's going to be a part 2 haul coming for the budget friendly Nykaa haul in the upcoming week. If you have not watched part 1, then please click on the thumbnail over here and watch part 1 of my Nykaa haul video, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.